Right now we have 10 chickens and 2 baby lambs out here at the facility, and this came about with conversations with our Valley Community School principal that's stationed out here at the juvenile facility and our Assistant Chief Probation Officer, Kalisa Rochester, thinking how can we add ag services out to the school program at the juvenile hall. And it was just conversation after conversation, and eventually the youth built a chicken coop. And then the chickens came, and then shortly thereafter 2 baby lambs came out here that the youth are taking care of. They're solely responsible for taking care of these animals. The youth that we service love this program. They're up every morning making sure the chickens have feed and making sure they have water. They're picking up eggs every day, and they're having the responsibility of making sure animals are staying healthy. And so this is another way for them to be able to show, hey, I'm successful by making sure these animals are taken care of. So it's an incentive for positive behavior in order to receive the extra benefits. Truly, the only reason we can do this program is our partnership with MCOE. The principal here at the school, who has a true ag background, has been great in facilitating this program, teaching the youth how to care for animals, and facilitating the expertise that he has onto the youth here at the facility.
Well, this was a joint effort between Merced County Office of Education and the Merced County Probation Department. Every Friday, the kids actually cook the egg products. They've done just numerous things with eggs, and it teaches them cooking skills too. So when they're released, they go home, they can prepare things for their families. It's very important that they understand where food comes from. We wanted kids to have other experiences in the fields of agriculture, growing food, farm to table, things like that, and just the overall experience so they know how to take care of a living animal. And the kids have really bought into this program. Kalisa Rochester and Jeff Kettering have been very instrumental in making this happen, along with MCOE. It's been a great partnership.
We're excited here at Merced County to welcome Blaker Brewery and their tap room here right at the entrance here at Castle. The biggest thing I like, and personally I guess, because it's right here in my district, in District 3. As you come into Castle, you see this old building, and Blaker has taken it and transformed it into a brewery tap room where they're going to have live entertainment. They're going to have food trucks. Blaker Brewery is going to be out here. We're excited about it. They've transformed the whole area. It's become a destination area here at the front of Castle. We're open for business. We're wanting businesses to come out here. There's a lot of them coming, and we're glad that Blaker Brewery is the first one to get out here. There's all kinds of other things coming, but Blaker's going to be the first one, and we're really looking forward to it.
We're pretty proud. The County of Merced, a few years ago, you do a great deal of leadership by our board and our county executive officer, actually developed a development services center, which was really intended to bring a whole host of many of our agency partners together. So folks from planning, folks from our public works organization and buildings, fire, environmental health, just as a few quick examples, all with the intention of making the experience more seamless and easier for the average person who is trying to get some sort of permit through the county. And what we found is that, pretty much right away, by essentially making people drive less, obviously customer service started to be driven up a little bit. So we're excited about that, but we've still got work to do moving forward. We've been measuring what we do. We have to give a great deal of credit to our board for really having and setting that expectation, because if you don't measure it, you can't figure out where to improve or where to enhance your level of service. So just as an example, between the months of July to September of this year, we processed about 481 building permits, and of that, 77% were actually accomplished within a 5-day period of time, and 96% were within a 30-day period of time. And I think many would be hard-pressed to find any neighboring city or county anywhere throughout the San Joaquin Valley that's going to compete with those numbers. So if you take a look back historically, we had all of these different departments that I mentioned earlier that were in very different locations, and almost none of them were co-located. And so just simply by bringing these organizations together, all within essentially a stone's throw, it enables somebody to walk through the door and essentially walk out the same day with perhaps maybe a business license and a permit, depending upon the type of project that they have. So essentially, again, they're going to walk in, they're going to meet the planning and the building staff at a combined front counter, and from there it's going to set the stage for a successful permit experience.